One thing they do have to do, and this is requirement of FHA for reverse mortgages, they do have to go through counseling. Okay. Now, counseling, going through personal experience with my parents, they did the counseling. It was very simple and easy to do, and we give them a list of counselors that they can pick from that are FHA approved. Very simple. You can do it in person or you can do it by phone. 99% of our clients do it by phone, just because in Chattanooga there aren't that many counseling agencies.
Oh, okay.
And it's just easier. It's easier to do.
So what is the counseling? What are they providing?
Counseling, what they're doing is when we do the proposal, basically it's a snapshot of what we think we can do.
Okay.
And it's got a list of any of the closing costs, because there are closing costs involved. And it shows, what we think the house might appraise for, how much money they can access, if they're doing a line of credit, and sometimes they can do a monthly stipend where they can get paid too. So that's another way. Or if they're getting a lump sum. So what the counseling does is, the counselor will have a copy of the paperwork that we gave them, and they can go over with that and make sure, hey, do you understand this?
Oh.
This is what this does, okay? And the reason FHA does this is because this product is geared towards people that are over 62, and they just want to make sure that they're being protected.
Makes sense.
They want to make sure what Bryan told them is what's on paper.
Yeah.
And that's completely understand that. Because like I said, with my family, we went through the same thing with my parents and did the counseling. Took about 30 minutes. It was fantastic. The counselors were great. They are, they're approved by FHA. They answer any questions, and they have the documents in front of them to look at too.
Well, that's great. That's another precautionary step that's being taken for people there.
Yeah. And there are a lot of protections there, just like there are on a forward mortgage.
Right.
It's a refinance, unless you're doing a purchase, which we can talk about later. If you're refinancing it, you have the same protections. You have the good faith estimate. You have all these documents that are given to you by the lender. An appraisal is done. The title is done to make sure there are no other liens.
Right.
And then you go to a closing, which we use local title companies here in Chattanooga or in Nashville, Cleveland, or in Georgia, Dalton, Calhoun. So we use local title companies, and you'll close with that title company. And as with any refinance, the federal government does require a 3-day waiting period until the loan goes into effect.
Okay.
And that's called a rescission period. That's not on purchases, as you well know. Once you do a purchase, you go to closing, you sign. Congratulations, you're a homeowner.
Here's your keys.
You're a homeowner. On a refinance, there is 3-day waiting period before the funds. And you have those 3 days to look over all the documents you signed to make sure you want to do that loan.
Wow.
Okay? And you can rescind if you want. You can rescind. It doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it's ever happened to me on a reverse mortgage. So we try to cover everything, in advance and know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
it gives them all the information up front.
that we can, the best we can up front.
Yeah.